Greater Binghamton, you know the poinsettia. The poinsettia plant was brought here from its native Mexico about 200 years ago, and down there they grow all year round, although up here in the Great White North they are timed to come into full bloom at this time of year. News Channel 34's Jan Carabeo visited the only poinsettia grower in the southern tier for this week's Made in Greater Binghamton.
A sea of red inside the greenhouses at Nanticoke Gardens in West Corners means one thing: the holiday season is underway. This year, owner Don Ferguson is using 8 of his 14 greenhouses to grow 16,000 pots of poinsettias. And even after more than 3 decades of practice, he says the task is never easy.
I've been doing it 36 years and I still haven't got it down pat where I can just say this is the way the crop's going to come out. There's always some little surprises for us.
That's because the colorful plants are temperamental. They need a specific temperature, lighting, and soil condition.
There's a lot of things can happen to them. It's kind of always a gamble, I guess, every year we grow them. And a lot of growers have given up on it. That's why it's been a good year for us, is there's fewer growers in the area.
In fact, Ferguson is one of the only poinsettia growers left in the southern tier. He plants cuttings of the crop around the end of July, and customers start picking them up around Thanksgiving. 20 years ago, those customers only had the traditional red, white, and pink varieties to choose from.
And now we have probably about 10 different varieties. We have a glitter, which kind of come white in it. We have some which is kind of Monet, which is a pink and a kind of pale speckled with red in it.
Other varieties include Jingle Bells, Marble, and Winter Rose.
They're a challenge, but it's a beautiful crop. When you see it in flower like this right now, it's worthwhile.
Unlike in the spring when customers can buy bedding plants right from Nanticoke Gardens, Ferguson only sells poinsettias wholesale. And while he's already sold out, you can buy his plants at any Giant store. In West Corners, Jan Carabeo, News Channel 34.
And Jan also learned to keep those poinsettias looking good, pick a spot that's not too hot and don't overwater.